carabiner. This is a carabiner. I remembered now. Okay, in this box contains the most expensive set of headphones that I will ever review. Maybe. I don't know, maybe the 1266 show up. But they were sent to me, along with some other interesting things, by fellow YouTube sensation. And yes, I'm cutting towards my body, because I like my buddy. Isn't that right, Troopers? Douglas Mark Stevens III. So, here we go. International sensation and blogger extraordinaire. Vlogger? It would be vlogger. No one reads blogs. Where's the blogs? Yank really hard, that's the rule. Now, he had this packed by the UPS store, which means I was expecting packing peanuts, actually, because my UPS store, at least the one I had in New York, was just fanatical about packing peanuts. And well, actually, it's actually really well packed for a UPS store. I guess Tennessee does it better, and I'm not going to just pile this on the floor. Screw that. I'm just going to end up picking them up off the floor, and now I can at least put them on the couch. Let's get the items out of here. Three things. These are gonna have to go back, so I may as well keep this box out to the other apartments for. It was a great shot, wasn't it? Start with this. I don't know what this is.
Tofu.
Tofu. Tofu. Unique melody. What the fuck am I looking at?
Tofu.
He's on a roll. So this does this. I say rubberized. I don't know. He sent me a thing. He was like, I'm gonna send you some things. Oh, the ME1s. Those are the electromagnetic. Electromagnetic. Planars? Planars? Electromagnetic. What are they? Holy shit. This case is so fucking weird. It's a soft silicone thing. I guess I'm taking it out of here. Okay, the wire is world class. That's number one. Unique melody does not fuck around. Holy crap. I'm maybe more interested in these now than the Dianas. That is fucking bizarre. Who designs this stuff for them? I need this. I feel like this is the best thing in my life right now. I mean that. It's the best. Okay, put that down. Let's take a look at these. The wire. Yeah, that's insanely highly packed. That's an 8 conductor. 4 sets of 2. Twisted and wired together like that. Oof. Oof, the flexibility on that. I'm sure they're fucking sterling silver and copper too. Which, standard connector end, 3.5mm. Okay, fine. I'd rather have balance or 4.4. This is a heavy metal split with another heavy metal split. So that means you have 4 conductors, dual 4s going up. And then, look how nicely that slides down. Slide. And then these things are fucking weird. They're huge and weird. Unique melody, yes. There's a, I don't know what that is. Looks like a button. I don't think it's a button. Must be a vent hole of some sort. Oh, there's like a cigarette lighter thing in there. And it's just the back of like an M1060 looking thing. So yeah, I'm going to throw some tips on these and try not to be very impressed. I'm just going to be like, nah, they're just normal IMs. I have no ideas what these cost. I don't even know the model number of them. What are the EM1s? ME1s. Me1. Me1. God, that's heavy. That is a very heavy piece of metal. Anyway, I'm super impressed by that so far. Next, we'll go for, I didn't know what that was, so I did that one first. This is going to be less spectacular. If you want to skip to the end of the video to see me unbox that, Feel free to do that or not, and hear my witty retorts towards everything that happens inside of this bubble wrap. Yeah, I retort. I know what retorts are. Anyway, so GMS owned a pair of these AHD 630 VBs. Ace Your Base, base in Rheinkultur. And these are what the... Looks familiar, doesn't it? Looks very familiar. The Neumann NDH20s, the ones that I literally have an orgasm every time I touch them, this is what they're based off of. So, I asked them to send me this set. Permanent wire? Seriously? They didn't even... No, it's gotta be... No? Permanent wire. Ah, wow. There's a really hard to switch. This is definitely the headband. That says Sennheiser instead of Neumann. It does the folding action. It's got the shitty pad on top, although I think the one on the Neumann's a little bit better than this. Nope, I might be wrong. Just might be a different manufacturer. This cup certainly feels similar, a little different finish on the back. Still nice. And the pads are way different and small. This actually feels a little bit stiffer to move. Attached cable. So then this, here's what this does. Here's your little arrow. Up, down, center, variable boost. Now it's on minimum boost and you can rotate this. It's got a knurled thing and you can rotate it to maximum boost. Bass boost. So I'm assuming they're an active set? What is this? How does this go? I don't understand anything about these, alright? This is a bag. Leave it in there. Don't want to touch it. How does it have a permanently attached wire? How is that even a thing? And is that a touch pad? There's no button here. It's got a 4-pole. I'm putting them on my head. Here we go. Moment of truth. Is it out right? Yep. Wire's out the right. Ugh. Oh, these are harder to adjust than the Neumanns. I could totally still hear the room. Neumanns have better noise canceling, like ambient noise. Gotta be the pads doing that. Close. Very close. Same size driver. Bit different here with the way they're handling this. I'll be interested to hear these. I want to know. I got to know. Did I shoot 5 times or 6? Let's chuck that in there for now. Chuck that on the couch. There's chicken in my couch. Chewbacca! I give her chicken and I expect her to eat chicken and she throws it on the fucking couch. Bad girl. If you've come here for a professional unboxing, too bad. I find chicken in my unboxings. You okay, baby? She's been under the weather. I really got to make an appointment to the vet with her. Many things I've got to do. That supersedes them all. Shit. Old cat is old. Chewbacca's like 14 now. That is not young happening pussy anymore. Ah. Oh, I heard glass. I hope he insured this for the entire amount. Which side should he open? The nice clean side or the shitty side? Let's open the shitty side. See if I cut away. I'll cut away for you guys. Actually, that went real well when I cut away. Hold on. I guess. But then this way you gotta cut. How do you cut away in this sense? Then it's just dumb. You gotta start it. Abyss, like that movie starring the Man in Black. But, you know, better. Actually, no, the Abyss was a great movie. So that's a box with bubble wrap, and then a box with bubble wrap to get to this. Now these are the Diana Phi's. Fee, fi, fo, fum. You're about to drop $5,000. You better give me some. That's a sticker. Interesting way to go about that. Titanium gray with the serial number. Handcrafted in New York, USA. So represent. A high-tech ceramic finish. Wait, did he go to the factory? Did he not stop by here and say hello? I don't want to think about Princess Diana. I want to think about Dirty Diana from Michael Jackson. Because that's the only way I'm going to get through this properly. By the way, this is DMS's personal set of these. So, if I drop them in the toilet and take a picture... Hey look, it's an Abyss Made in USA keychain. Just like the one I got from Armaf that I keep all my spare keys. Booyah. So, this travel bag, now let me put this into perspective. My uncle used to travel for a living. So throughout like the late 90s, early 2000s, he would always bring weird bags. This looks just like one of those travel bags. And it appears that it has the weirdest system of double zippage. Why would... that's... like, it doesn't even make the hole that much bigger to get the headphones in and out of. A zipper around might have done better. We'll see. We have got the Abyss cable. I'm sure the bag is pre-filled with some sort of gas emitted only in the South Andes. LNR. Hey, they're 1/8-inch adapters. I was worried this was going to be some sort of crazy fucking Sennheiser. Sennheiser would have literally gone to, not NASA. NASA's too in, it's like the Russian space agency, and got one of their defunct adapters. That is overly built. And I think my Bluetooth speaker just shut off. Says Abyss. Very thick, pliable cable. For this part of it, at least. That is ridiculous. I love it. I don't hate it. It's just ridiculous. Usually companies will make them integrate a little, like, nicer looking, but I'll take real carbon fiber. Over. A very strange looking, it looks like a miniature version of a barrel from like a model train set with all these ridges on it. I don't know how that's going to help or hurt. Epoxied in. We've got what is blatantly silver cable in there. Coming up. I don't hate this cable. What does that say? Wait, it says words. Diana, headphone cable made in USA. It's being unwieldy. Down. Away from the sharp objects, please. So, now, let's look at the most expensive headphones I've ever had in this house. I feel like this is still not the right shaped bag for this. Like, that's cool. That would be cool if you unzipped it, pulled this, and you pulled out, like, a gun. Or something that's narrow, like a microphone. But this is just not how this should go. Because I'm still, like, birthing it. One side at a time. Oh, God, now it's stuck. Okay. What does it say in there? Made in USA. So even the bag is made in the USA. Can't knock them for that. Although my fan base is about 51% international. And they don't give a fuck if something's made in the USA. So now, the Diana Fee. The only headphone to compete against the $30 cost KPH-30Is. And I don't have the gray ones anymore. I gave those to my uncle. But looking like they belong in like a 70s airplane film. It's like, yeah, you just pick these up on your way out and give them to the stewardess when you're done. And it's like, look, I know what kind of work went into the design of these. I'm not going to knock the engineering. But as far as like beauty, that shit's eye of the beholder. And I never beheld these as like, wow, I really, really am interested in that. But we're going to take a real close look. Carbon fiber. Pretty sure there's magnets in here that do this. Also, there's no click, click, click. That's actually just... you could feel it. You could feel there's a resistance to it. That is not physical. And then we got the pads. Do the pads just pop off or do they twist off? I'm not going to mess with them too bad. Here's our inputs for those 2.5 millimeters. Can I see the circuit board in there? The red? They're a little deep, but I should be able to get one of my cables on if I felt like it. Wait. Oh, yep, there it is. It's just so much magnetism. Holy crap. Made in USA, Diana. Look at... You can literally just see right through it. Wow. I'm like... You don't even have to get close to let it pop back on. Ow, it's almost pinched my skin. It's so tight. Diana. You can see the machining marks from where that was machined. Yeah, everything on this... I'm going to have to break this thing down into like 275 different steps. Because there's looks, then there's build, then there's build quality, then there's parts quality. I don't know about this. You're going to talk about your head hurting? Because they're not super light. They look like they should be super light. They're only that thick, but the magnet structures in here are crazy. And this has no padding, 0. And I think they're going to address that. There's another revision of this coming out soon. Or eventually. Where's left and right? Where's my indicators? See, that seems a little weird, doesn't it? That it's going that way. Can I reverse the pads? No, the pads have to be wide enough here. Gotta love those sliders. It's another headphone, though, that doesn't do this. It does not do this adjustment. And I yelled about that when I tried them on at Can Jam. And what they should make it is that you could... They should make these extremely angled pads and that you rotate them 90 degrees if you want to adjust where that is. Because right now it feels like, yeah, I don't have enough, it's not touching the back. It's just sort of like, I need it to go like this and I want to bend them. And if it was anybody else's headphone and it cost any less, I would just bend them. I would just say, oh, just grab this and twist. I mean, it has flexibility to it like that, look. So I can get it to go. It's just going to have to learn to stay like that. Anywho, this is the most expensive pair of headphones I've ever reviewed. We'll see if they hold up against the other library-looking headphones. They're so retro in style. I don't hate it, but I don't exactly love it out of the box. Let me give them some tunes and see how they go down. And then we'll talk about the bag. The weird bag that doesn't open. Those zippers need to be on the outside of these other strips. It needs to be a super wide opening. And then you can take it out. This is less than ideal, but still cool. And then we'll look at those, and then I'll play with those, and then we'll be cha-chaing. So I'll see you all tomorrow for another unboxing, where it'll be something guaranteed to be cheaper than these. Good? Good, good.